Alright guys, AshbyFC here for a quick look and have a little ramble, give you my thoughts and impressions on the Resident Evil 2 remake demo. This is the PC version I played right here, but prior to this I did play it as well on the PS4. You get 30 minutes with the game, it's on a time limit, then after that I don't think you can play it, which I think is why it's called One Shot. But I will say, with what little time you get with this, I enjoyed it. I did. It's fun. I am going to buy the full game, and I'm probably going to enjoy it. But it's not the Resident Evil 2 remake I wanted. That might be the case, I think, for a lot of old school Resident Evil fans. I'd have preferred if they'd approached it the same way they approached the absolutely brilliant Resident Evil 1 remake. Time controls, fixed camera angle, all that stuff. But I think those days are over, unfortunately. They have gone with the Resident Evil 4, 5 and 6 style of gameplay over the sort of shoulder camera, which I knew they were going to do when this game got announced. I knew it was going to happen, but I remember being so disappointed back in the day when this never happened, because I always thought they were going to do it after the remake of the first game, and then years went by, it never happened, and then when this finally did get announced, I knew it'd be in this style. I knew it, but that's not to say it can't be fun in this style, because it can. It can. And most importantly, this game is survival horror, and that's what Resident Evil is to me. It's not some action bullshit, which has happened with the series. It's survival horror, and that's what it's all about. And if it's survival horror, then I'm happy. Do you know what I mean? I'll accept the different camera style. I will. So playing through this, it definitely felt more like a reimagining more than a remake. Because there is a lot of things seems to have changed besides just the camera angle, which obviously does make a big difference, but the feel of it doesn't feel like the original Resident Evil 2. I preferred the feel of the original. There was just the atmosphere to it, and the music. I mean, it was the first Resident Evil game I ever played back in the day when I was super young, and the first survival horror game I ever played, and it scared the shit out of me. I'll never forget the first time I played Resident Evil 2, and prior to playing it, I mean, I was really used to Zelda and stuff, so this was a shock when I played this. It terrified me. It was the scariest game I ever played, and then I played Silent Hill. Enough said right there. But yeah, it is fun. I said, it doesn't quite have that feel of the original game. It's certainly a better looking game, that's for sure. It is a very good looking game. I think it's the same engine as Resident Evil 7. It's a very good looking game, no doubt about it. And holy shit, is it brutal! It is. This game is fucking gruesome, and I like that. Might be the most violent one yet. It's crazy gruesome. But yeah, it's looking like there is limited ammo. You can burn through it very quick, so you don't just want to run around blasting shit. You've got limited space, so you can't just got like like a lot of games have where you can just carry everything. What's the word they use for it in games? Where you can just carry everything. But no, there's a limit to what you can carry. So you've got like your chests and the tight riser in there again, which is all good to see. But yeah, here I am just opening toilet doors. This is post commentary, by the way. But you got like first aid sprays, green herbs, you can combine them, all that stuff. It's all good to see. But yeah, the layout of the police station is definitely quite a bit different. So even if you know the ins and outs of the original game, this might throw you off. But yeah, it looks like you're gonna need like the keys and stuff, club key, spade key, all that good stuff. Hopefully puzzles will be in there. There was a little one in this. Hopefully there'll be more.
I'll get you out.
But check out this scene. This is awesome.
Please, give me your hand. I got you. Give me your other hand.
This certainly wasn't in the original game. Look at that. Oh, nasty. I like it. Certainly not short on gore, is it? All these freaking insides hanging out. Oh God. Maybe that's a little book there. It's a clue to one of the puzzles. I'm hoping there's going to be a difficulty options, because I don't know, I'd be playing this on the hardest. Hopefully there is, where it's really limited ammo and stuff. That's how I like it. But look at that, zombie bust through the door. I like that. That was not a thing in the original Resident Evil 2 or the original Resident Evil, or even 3 for that matter, with the exception of Nemesis or Code Veronica. They introduced this in, I think, the Resident Evil 1 remake. He was always safe in the original game, just when you went into a room, like you went through a door, they couldn't get through, but now, oh, they can get through. No place is safe. I like how dark it is as well, like, you really struggle to see, you just got your torch. All the bullet holes that appear on him, and you can like take legs and arms off and stuff, and you can completely explode their head, which is really nice. Like, you take the leg, they'll just crawl on the floor. It's pretty cool. I've not actually followed the game much, to be honest with you, so I had a few little clips I've seen of gameplay. So I don't know if they're doing like 2 separate scenarios, you know, like with Leon and Claire, or if it's sort of one, I mean, you switch back and forth between them, I don't know. Hopefully there's 2. Well, technically there's 4, weren't there, in the original game? There was Leon A and B, and Claire A and B, right? I wish they'd kept the same music though. I'll always remember the that main hall music and the save room music. So these guys take quite a few bullets to go down. So maybe it's better to run sometimes, you know. There's a little feature there, you can find like boards and board up the windows, stop them coming through. Reminds me a little bit of Resident Evil Outbreak, was it? You could do that stuff. Again, that was not a feature in the original. I'm hoping they haven't changed the story too much, but I think they probably have, you know. I'm guessing Ada's going to be in the game. What's his name? William Birkin, is it? We call there as Leon crawls through the blood, if it like, was all over his front. Squish! Nice!
You're safe. For now.
Thanks.
Marvin Branagh.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I couldn't.
Yeah, it's Marvin there. He's the first guy you run into in Resident Evil 2. If you haven't remembered him right, it's been quite a while since I've played. But he locks himself in the room. And eventually he turns into a zombie later, doesn't he? Makes me wonder if they're going to remake 3. I'd like to think so.
But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
In fact, maybe this perspective, this like this camera, that might actually work better for Resident Evil 3 being chased by Nemesis.
Okay, Lieutenant. I'm ready.
I reckon if this game sells well, they'll probably do it, you know.
That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
Please tell me the alligators down in the sewer. Tell me they've not got rid of that.
No, I am not the priority.
I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order. Run.
Look how young Leon
You
looks.
save yourself first.
Looks about
I'll
12.
come with you, but I just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
Can't take.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out. Or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
It's a different voice actor, isn't it, for Leon? I think they changed him a few times, haven't they? I can't remember. How many games have we had Leon in now? Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, 6. So here's your first puzzle. Easy enough to figure out. Even though I've only played 30 minutes of this game, it's way better than Resident Evil 5 and 6, that's for sure. I think I'll enjoy this more than 4 as well. I know 4 is a much loved game, but nah, I don't like it anywhere near as much as a lot of people do. It was kind of the turning point for Resident Evil. It's all sort of downhill after that, wasn't it? Especially after they lost Shinji Mikami, who went on to do the brilliant Evil Within. But yeah, they kept this, didn't they? And was it 3
It was right.
medallions you needed, or was it 1?
Yeah, but the passage.
And then you get the jewel. I might be remembering this all wrong. I hope the beginning scene's still in.
How I imagine.
When you go into the goods store and what's his name? The zombies bust through the window. I'll never forget seeing that as a kid. Oh, it scared the shit out of me. That's got to be in there, come on. They cannot have removed that. I'll find out when I play. Right, that's the window where the liquor originally goes past. It doesn't go past, where's the liquor? Surely the liquors are still in the game. They have to be. Because it attacks you in this corridor when it's the FMV, as used to be called back in the day. There's the blood dripping, isn't there? And then the liquors on the roof. Oh, look at this. Look at this for nasty. Oh my god, look at that! Fucking sick bastards, Capcom. And I mean that in the best possible way. There's an officer just chilling out. Needs the club key. Very, very detailed environments. Oh look, there's a scratch mark. That's got to be a liquor, hasn't it? Gotta be. In the original, is this the corridor where if you get too near to the windows, the arms come flying out and grab you? I think it is. I like that zombies banging on the window. Eventually they will bust through. Repeated headshots. I don't even think she's dead. I think she gets back up. There we go. Weapons locker keycard. I think I might try and do a quick run through of Resident Evil 2 before this game releases, but it's literally just around the corner, but we'll get it done in time. Be little notes are in there. I'm not sure if they've like changed them, but I always used to love reading notes. They always freaky, weren't they? Especially in Resident Evil 1 with the classic, what's it called, that, you know, that itchy one. I remember there's really creepy one in Code Veronica where guys are being taken to the guillotine having their heads chopped off. That was a freaky one. I always thought Code Veronica is the most underrated Resident Evil. What a fantastic game that is. No one ever talks about it. It's brilliant. Yeah, you got your map there. Yeah, see, she got back up after a million shots in the head. Yeah, I think I try and take a leg off there. I do like the damage detail, that's really good. It's a pretty cool engine, isn't it? I forgot what it's called. Is it just called the Resident Evil engine? Yeah, it's pretty cool. There better not be any quick time events. So sort enough for quick time events. You don't. There's no need for them, particularly in a survival horror game. It's just stupid. Look at the fat zombie trying to get the vending machine. That's funny. I think I do take this guy. Oh no, do I take his arm off? Yeah, his arm comes off. Look at that. Yeah, that room's from the original game, innit? That's where, what's his name, turns into zombie. I always remember that room was all being chased by Nemesis in there. Used to hate that room, you just run around the desk. I think he's not firing his rockets at you. I think they're going to do it, aren't they? They're going to do Resident Evil 3. I think they will. Oh, I love that shot there. Just the lighting and the shadow of the zombie in the window. That looks awesome. This staircase as well is from the original, because I also remember this is where Nemesis busts in number 3 at some point. Reminds me a little bit of the staircase in Resident Evil 1 as well, because that's a save room. But yeah, this is also in the original. Yeah, gunpowder there, you can mix that for ammo. Was there gunpowder in Resident Evil 2? I think there was. But yeah, I think this is actually save room, isn't it? But there's not the music. Where's the save room music? God damn it, Capcom. There you go, you see, we've already run out of space. You see, I like that. I know that's going to frustrate some people. I like it. It's called survival horror for a reason. But you can, I think I found one later on, you can get an extra bag, like a hit bag or something, for a couple of extra slots. But yeah, this is the what do you call them, the development room for the photos. I think you need a photo for this. Just trying to think back to the original. I think you find a photo, don't you? And then you develop it. Gotta switch the light off. Yeah, the dark room, innit? That's what they call it. It says there on the front. I don't like the layout of the chest. It's just a bit basic, isn't it? A bit generic. It's pretty much exactly the same as Resident Evil 7, I think. Zombie just bust through there.
bitch.
Here he comes. Oh, they've trapped me. See how quickly I burn through the ammo. Hopefully the old shotgun will be in there. There you go, if you got a knife you can fend them off. Once you've killed them you can take it back. Of course you can use it to slice and dice them, but it's always a bit risky, it can easily grab you. I wonder if you can take both their arms off so they can't grab you. I've not tried that. In the original game I think that's the floor there where there's the statue puzzle, you know, when you got to push the two statues. But that's not there. Oh, hello. Guess you need a valve or a crank handle or something to get through there, shut off the steam. Spade key, I think. Wonder if I'll ask if you want to discard the key when you've opened all the doors with it. Oh shit, was that a liquor?
What in the...
That must have been liquor. Had to be. So they change which window he comes past to throw you off. They probably changed it thinking to try and catch fans of the original. Those who played it off guard thinking, oh yeah, I know where this is coming, and then, no you don't, we'll put it somewhere else. I knew they'd have to have liquors and... What's that? It looks like piles of shit. There's no hunters, is there, in Resident Evil 2, I don't think. No, I think they were just Resident Evil 1 and Code Veronica. Unless they were in 3. Were they in 3? I can't remember. They might have been, you know. Okay, yeah. Definitely recognise this room. This is the bookcase puzzle room.
You okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Somebody there munching on another guy. Yeah, he collapsed through his wall there, like he did in the original game. Knife was not effective. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Another knife there. Normally in the Resident Evil games I've always put the knife away, so I've never used it. But you could pick up those daggers in the Resident Evil 1 remake, couldn't you? Like those defense weapons where you'd automatically use it. You like stab a zombie in the head, but then you'd only get one use. I think same with the grenade, you could shove in the mouth and then a stun gun, I think. I do miss the slow opening doors, you know, in the old games, those transitions or going up the steps. They were creepy. And I think this is pretty much the end now. It's just a scene there and then it's over. So it's just a very small taste, but it's certainly fun, and I do think it's a game that's going to be worthy of the Resident Evil name. I'm going to enjoy it.
I knew she'd make it.
It ain't going to live up to the original. I know it's not,
Yeah. Name's
Oh. But-
Claire. I came into town with her.
I was never expecting it to.
You can get to that courtyard.
But it is going to be a fun game, a fun Resident Evil game. I do look forward to playing the full release.
Lieutenant.
I just hope they haven't changed massive amounts. I hope there's still a lot of the original in there. Oh, sorry. I did that in 21 minutes. There's probably other stuff in there I missed, but
I want to find out what's happening here.
She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus.
Seems to be evolving much faster than expected. You gotta be kidding me.
God
Nice,
only
Claire.
knows what's down here.
What the hell? It'll be
oh, that was Giant Alligator, weren't it?
You fucker!
Didn't notice that first time I played. There's Ada.
Sherry, I'm coming!
I'm not handing over.
It's a little girl, Sherry.
Who's that? You don't know what you're up against.
whole place is coming down.
Pretty damn good idea.
Resident Evil 2. So yeah, it is fun. It's not the remake I wanted, but
Thought you were all wiped out.
still gonna be a good game. And yeah, I said I look forward to the full release. Do you know what that is there? You might do, you might not. But yeah, that's Resident Evil 2 for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.